So people worry about using spray paint as a base coat. Like, well, it's not going to hold up as good. Yeah, it is. It's going to hold up just fine. I told y'all we're gonna have some cool beach wear. Check it out. So we go to, I'll tell you a funny story. So we go to a Raleigh Auto Parts, and Andrew that works behind the counter, he's like, where are y'all going to the beach? I'm like, mission accomplished. Anyway, with that being said, you can see we have a spoiler back here behind us. This is a GT500 style spoiler from American Muscle, I think is where I got it. And we're just gonna hit it with some Scotch-Brite. It's in black primer already. Don't worry about the fingerprints. We're gonna come back in and wipe this thing down real good. But we're gonna spray this thing with a can of spray paint and a can of spray clear. And I think it's gonna look awesome. We're gonna see. So I'm trying to show you guys different ways to be able to save money. So sometimes you don't have to break out the big gun and the air compressor and mix paint and all that. You don't have to do that all the time. This is red Scotch-Brite, and we're just going to scuff this thing up because it's already in black primer. This is what I'm using. This is Final Clean, but you can use soap and water as well, like some Mean Green, denatured alcohol. Be careful with that though. You don't want to rub too hard, and because like I said, this is primer, but this Final Clean will work out great. It'll remove all of the oil from your hands and from anything else. Guys, we're gonna knock this shit out quick, and I'm gonna show you that it's gonna look good. All we're gonna do is clean this thing up a little bit, like with a regular just dry paper towel, run over it. We're gonna shoot a little bit of black on it just to make it uniform. Then we're gonna hit it with some spray can clear. Check it out.
Spring is here and summer's right around the corner. You guys are gonna wanna look fresh for your next event. Whether it be cars and coffee, the pool, the lake, does not matter. Even if you're at the beach, straw hat, flip flops, head over, check out our Fox Body and F100 new designs. They're retro, they're vibrant, they're what you're gonna want for summertime.
U-pole is what we usually use, really good, just satin black. You could use flat black if you like. And then we're gonna use this. Now, this all together was like 40 bucks. So it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's extremely convenient. And this is what I recommend you guys use if you're gonna be doing something like this, because you're gonna be excited, you got your new part in. You don't wanna wait a week, 2 weeks to, you know, get this thing painted and probably charge you 200 bucks to do it. 50 bucks, do it yourself the day you get the part. As long as the weather's permitting, of course. Here we go. I like this satin black because it lays really good. And there again, we just really need a light coat is all we're looking for. Maybe 2 light coats. All right, we're gonna let that dry up for probably 15 minutes. Then we're gonna come back in with this. And we're gonna let everything dry down before we flip it over, because I really don't have a good way to set this thing up. So, yeah, it looks like shit right now. We know, but it won't for long. It won't for long. All right. This is the stuff we're using. We bought it at Raleigh Auto Parts. It's actually pretty hard to find online. Take this little red cap and it goes into the bottom down here. You just pop it. You want a light wet coat the first time with this. And then when you come back on your second and third coat, you can hit it heavier. That's it. One light kind of wet coat. It looks like shit right now, I know it, but it'll look better once we get some more coats on it. So you can already see the gloss starting to take place here. So, but that's just one coat. It'll start to look a lot better once we get our second and third coat on. So, with that being said, I will see you guys here in about 5 minutes when this is flashed off and ready to go. Now, she ain't perfect. This is also just a wing, and I'm trying to show you guys that you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money to get a good result. As long as you're not super particular or picky, you can have something that looks like that, you know? That'll absolutely work for a wing, a spoiler, a schwing, as I think they call this. So there we go. That's how simple it is. Guys, don't overthink a lot of this stuff, okay? On wings and spoilers and things like that, just spray paint it, get some can clear, and get after it. If you're a perfectionist, go send it to somebody. But I'm not a perfectionist. I want the wing on the car. I want it to look good. And I can always buff it out, so that's 2K clear. Anyway, with that being said, the car is getting the windows tinted right now, so I'm going to put it up on the screen. These are the guys that I use. If you guys are in the local area and you want somebody to tint your windows and do it at a very, very fair price, I want you guys to go over and check out the tint guys in Dothan, Alabama. I always use them, have been using them for years, and I like to shout out people that do good work. I did not get any type of discount on this deal, nothing like that. But I did tell him I was going to give him a shout out because he always does a good job. Wait till you see how dark this thing's going to be. We got it lowered. Everything's looking awesome. Now the wing and the wheels are on the way as well. Oh, she's going to look good. She's going to look good, y'all. Anyway, I'll catch back up with you when we get the car back. We'll get the wing on it. Here's some of the things that I want you guys to remember. When you're painting something like this with a spray can, you have to focus on nice, even strokes. You don't have that huge fan like you have on a normal spray gun. Wow, it's bright out here. Let's go inside. So with that in mind, you have to be very careful of how you spray because you don't want to streak it up. So the best thing to do, and you're going to see me here, is step back and kind of lightly mist it on. But you really need to watch the wet pattern, where it's getting wet and where it's not at. You need to overlap just like you would with a regular gun, but do not get up there and spray this thing real close and streak it up. It's going to look like crap. Now with the clear coat, it's kind of the same thing, but you can use the clear coat a little closer as long as you keep moving. So as long as you're going fast, you know, and you're not running this stuff, you'll be just fine with the clear coat. Now as far as prep on this particular spoiler was primed from the factory. So all I had to do was scuff it up with some red Scotch-Brite, mist a little bit of black on it to just even it out, shoot the clear on it. All in all, I think it took about 30 minutes to do, maybe 45 minutes in between dry times and stuff like that. And that night, I put the spoiler on the car and it worked out great. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I couldn't be any happier how this thing turned out. It does need to be buffed because it's spray can clear and it is hard in this heat to get this damn thing to flow out like it needs to. It likes to pinch up on you. But with that being said, I'm going to take you over here, show you this, and then we'll finish up the video. All right, so here's our spoiler, and like I said, it's not the best job. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is, but I think it looks pretty damn good for a spray can clear, and I don't think most people would have a problem with this. If a finish like this If you don't like this, then I suggest you take yours somewhere and go get it painted by a professional. But for most of us, this looks really good. Plus, you can come back in with some 2000 grit, lightly wet sand this thing, and put the buffer on it. So that's probably what we're going to do as well on this one. But I think all in all, it looks really good, okay? Because a lot of people just run around with these things flat black anyway. I, for one, I like the gloss, but it's up to you. I didn't video the install on it, but it was pretty just straightforward, right? I didn't have to drill any holes. This car already had a spoiler on it, so it went real smooth. One of my big things on the channel that I like to talk about is people being able to do stuff themselves. You know, we can't all go to the damn paint and body shop or have the money to go send something off, or even the time, really. That's usually the factor for me. Don't have the time to go to a paint and body shop and pay somebody hundreds of dollars and then wait a week to 2 weeks to get your spoiler back that you're all excited about, when you could have gotten that thing delivered earlier today. Went out there, hit that thing with some damn Scotch-Brite, shoot some black on it, shoot some clear, and that night you can have your spoiler on your car. Or hell, at the worst, the next day, right? With this car right here, we have our wheels on order. They'll be here tomorrow or Friday. And I also have my tires in there. So the tires are in the shop. You guys have already seen them on Facebook. But I guess I could take you in here to show you. So these things were $100 a piece, and they're the exact size that I want. And honestly, they feel really soft, feel good. As for the rear tires, I went 295 35 R20, and these are the 555 R2s. These are a really good tire for a heavier car. I know a lot of people don't like these tires, and I don't like that. Look at that. Already got something going on with my tire. That's jacked up. It'll be all right. We'll burn that off. But really good tires right here. I like them. A lot of people don't like the Nittos, but I'm going to be honest with you, I've had really good luck with them. So getting back to the car over here in the wing situation, guys, you got this. Go to your local auto parts store, paint supply store, Lowe's, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, it doesn't matter, Home Depot. Pick you out a color in a spray can that you like, and then go get you some of this clear right here. This is the key. Does not matter about your base coat. I need you guys to hear me out. Base coat is base coat. If you're painting a car, you put down a base coat first. If you do not put a clear coat on that base coat, you can go there with your fingernail and scratch the paint off of it. So here's why this is a big deal. So people worry about using spray paint as a base coat. Like, well, it's not going to hold up as good. Yeah, it is. It's going to hold up just fine. It'll hold up perfectly. As long as it's prepped right and you got a good clear coat on it, this is going to hold up as good or better than a traditional base coat. Okay, think about that. Anyway, with that being said, you guys got this. I'm going to go ahead, wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.